but I might be back. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yanawan, I had to give Yanawan this tonight, and he was like, "You can leave now. Prop 1 is passed. You've accomplished everything you've needed to."
Yeah. Yeah, your work here is done.
Your
Marco.
work here is accomplished.
Yeah. To be fair, Marco, how do you think SAFDA should track the effectiveness of the changing the seasons? What KPIs?
I think that's a really interesting question.
And why haven't we tracked those KPIs recently with mixed?
So,
what am I missing?
What are you missing?
Why is it only now important to try and track?
Yes.
Say,
I think people don't like change.
Okay.
And they want to retroactively prove that this is going to be a failure.
Wait, retroactively prove?
Well, prove now that things were better before when we
Okay.
weren't tracking things.
By starting to track them now and then just saying,
Yes.
well, look, this is clearly worse than it was in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Because that's my feelings.
Because that's what I feel like. Yes.
Okay.
If that's what I'm trying. Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote a thesis. I've left all my vocabulary behind. My bad.
There's no chat GPT.
My bad.
Just quickly hit you with a Grammarly.
Oh, I've been
Correction.
abusing Grammarly.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, so I don't know if it's not going to be an immediate success. Well, I hope it is.
Might be.
And I think that I talked with Paul from Rex today briefly about it.
Pinassi.
Yeah. Or
Literally the guy that Paul Nussi.
Paul Nussi, yes.
Yeah. Our boy. Played in Portugal with Aroy.
Yes, with Aroy, who hooked us up.
Yeah.
Another butterfly.
The Euro connection. Then couldn't even make it to Worlds.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul.
Yes.
Thanks, Paul.
But we're both like, now the real work begins.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like we've gotten this past, congratulations, but now we have to, everyone's gonna be out for us if this isn't immediately so. There are people I know he's gonna be working hard to make this a success. Unfortunately, even if it's a success in Gauteng, Cape Town won't notice.
Do you think like people who only want to play mixed will like boycott open events and be like, oh, this is trash, and look, that's why it's bad, because we just didn't show up. Like
Maybe.
the Masters, there's like 60 Masters players in Cape Town, but like only 30 is playing at the moment in Masters.
Yeah.
I don't want to say similar situation, but do you think that could be? Do you think people only want to play mixed, or do people want to play ultimate?
So I chatted with a couple Cape Town people about this, and the general response, well, people who voted against it, I should say. And their general feeling was basically, I don't want to think about it. I'm happy with the way things are. I just want to play ultimate.
Okay.
And my kind of response was, well, you can, the ultimate's still going to happen. Like, the open season is still ultimate. The women's season is still ultimate. There's also pickups. And if you want to play, you can organize it. Like, there's a billion ultimate group chats.
Yeah.
Post on it. So I hope people play. I know some of the people aren't happy with the way clubs are run on the open side in Cape Town, I guess. Like I feel like people think the mixed clubs are more sort of official and well defined. And they have some legacy and maybe leadership structure, where like some of the Cape Town opens clubs, and I won't speak to the women's side, but are kind of more nebulous and fluid, I guess.
Okay.
And so there's been maybe some issues there. But if we pass the CTFDA proposition, that all goes out the window because we can just play leagues.
Yeah. We
Not
play
the
leagues. And
club
then
leagues.
The clubs,
Then
the clubs actually have their tournament every 2 to 3.
The clubs can do whatever they want, but if people just want to
Yes.
play, you can just sign up for the draft
Exactly.
league thing.
Yeah.
And
And
I mean,
boom,
we
pops
saw
your
the
uncle.
success it has in the
Yes.
U.S.
Wildly successful.
Wildly successful everywhere else in the world. Yanku's been telling me I'm going. So when I go to Ireland, I'm playing
Yeah.
for his winter league team.
Oh yes.
And he was like, "Do you know how this works?" I was like, "Yanku."
Do you not know? Did
Yanku.
asbestos of
Yeah, asbestos. I gave Yanaman my asbestos attack shirt. I was gonna give it to you, but it's a medium. I was like, "You're an extra large." I was like, "Yanaman, wear this with pride here." The greatest team.
to ever grace Colorado Springs Ultimate.
But he was like, "We're not very good," and I was like, "Do not worry, Yanku. I'm coming in hot
Yanku
with full field."
yeah,
hots."
Yanku, you wanted to US Opens. We
Yeah.
trash as well. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. I was like, "I know how to play summer leagues, Yanku.
Approach aggressively. Big plays.
I'm gonna teach him about that circle cutting technique."
When you, I forget his name now, but you guys basically went up over that short guy
Yeah.
and you glided like mid-air and he was just like touchdown.
Yeah.
And both of you misread the disc and he caught it at the end. Peak summer league defense.
I fucking love
Nearly murdered a man. Didn't get the D.
I love like. I hope Cape Town falls in love with this league
Yeah.
structure that Nick is pushing because the vibes are so high.
Yeah.
I think it enforces a sense of community that we don't have because we're all on separate teams right now and we all hate each other.
Yes,
And we're
completely.
all like, "Oh, Stellenbosch boys are ass."
Wait.
And I mean, we do the same thing.
Yeah.
We're like, Cape Town's terrible people. We hate them. They all, and then Chile
Chile
can't get along.
legends
they're
at each other's
at each other's throats. Yeah, and Nomad and Heat.
What if
we all just mix it up?
We don't care who wins.
In a league that doesn't fucking matter. This is what I love about Summer League. You play every week, it doesn't matter. Everyone gets into the tournament at the end. and people who are on sort of the periphery, who are like, I can only come once or twice in the season or whatever, they can still just rock up. This is the way it works in the US. They pay like $3, $5 fee. I mean, you didn't pay that because I was just you guys are on our team.
Yeah.
But they just rock up and they just play one night and then they leave.
Yeah.
They could be world-class players. You just have them play on your team. The other team saw us. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. But it doesn't matter because you walk it into
The other team gets a turn.
Yeah.
They call a timeout.
Yeah.
And they isolate one handler.
Yeah.
And then recognize the other one's busy marking
They
him.
don't recognize the guy with world-class speed. His elite handler marker is on him. And they're like, we'll just do an easy reset.
Next minute.
Yanaman's clap catching the disc. But these guys are just bringing beer to the sideline.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Exactly.
Some people are drunk. Some people take it really seriously. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's like I cannot express its beauty. And then you have a tournament at the end and you just get free pizza
Yeah.
and free beer.
Free pizza, free beer.
And suddenly the teams that are ass have all their good players show up suddenly and they win the tournament. Every team I've played in 3 leagues. No, 4. This past one, this team, Asbestos Attack, you played in 4 Colorado Springs leagues. So a summer league, a fall league, 2 winter leagues. Every team that has come into the end of the season ranked dead last in 3 of those 4 leagues has won.
Yeah, because people are like, summer league seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
And then they sign up and they get drafted.
Yeah.
Because people know. And then, actually, I'm quite busy. But I've got time for the tournament.
Yeah. I'll make time for the tournament at the end of the season. Yeah. Completely different teams have showed up to the end of season tournament. And I was a part of it in a fall league last year for 4v4. Got put on a team. Tres Leches was our name.
Tres Leches.
Because we were team 3. So we were Tres Leches. We were all big white boys. So I then my work schedule changed. So league was Tuesday nights, and I suddenly had to work Tuesday nights for volleyball. But the tournament was a Saturday, so I rocked up to the tournament. We were in dead last. We won that thing. And it wasn't just me. There were we had like a full new squad there for the tournament.
Crawling out of the woodwork.
Everyone was like, "Wait a second, this is Trace Letches." League champs.
And we don't have stories like that in Cape Town.
No.
It's the same clubs.
Yeah.
Playing each other.
Yeah, he gets to win
week
every year
in,
because who cares?
Yeah. Oh.
But we all like there's animosity in the Colorado Springs, Cape Town, or like ultimate community, but not really, because you all play together in summer league. Like you're gonna have to be teammates with everyone at any moment. You could be on a team with anyone else. Yeah. Mm. I mean, like, club exists, but you just go to your club practice once a week or twice a week or whatever. But when it comes to league time, it's anyone's game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it makes it easy. It also makes it super accessible. So, like, USA Ultimate's in Colorado Springs. So last year during Winter League, USA Ultimate was having a conference. Obviously, a bunch of Ultimate people in Colorado Springs. They can all just rock up,
play, pick up some
you just
teams,
throw them on random teams, randomly divide up everyone.
Yeah,
and it's a great time because who cares?
Yeah, if you want to just play some ultimate,
if you just want to play ultimate,
now's the time.
So I hope it's successful. Yeah. That's what I'm saying is I hope people don't boycott it because I think it could be really fun. I like what Nick's trying to do with the league stuff, with the draft leagues.
He's been trying for years. Yeah. But for some reason, people just don't have spare capacity because they train for club.
Yeah, we're so hyper focused on club.
Yeah. I mean, to what end though? It's
so we can go win nationals. By win nationals, I mean lose to Donkeys.
When Donkeys doesn't show up because it's in the Eastern Cape.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
We've missed. I was here for it. I was here for the 5-year period where we had shots at beating Donkeys. They were getting old, and their kids were still young. I'm sorry, Cape Town. Their kids are hitting their prime now. You're hosed. These boys are 18. These boys and girls, they're 18 now. We watched them. We watched them in 2019.
Yeah.
Throw those frisbees during the donkey while Homebrew was out there doing Japanesey or high knees. Donkeys was out tossing their disc with the 12-year-olds, and they were throwing 40-meter flicks. Yeah, those kids are 18 now. Okay. You think you're going to beat them?
Highly unlikely.
But anyway, we're on so many. But to answer your question, the metrics,
tangible
metrics, an increased number of opens teams at nationals, which I think will be easy in this next national. I hope. I'm hoping like Matis and UCT can send a team. Because I think there were only I think Travis said 8 teams. Oof. From what I saw on the Instagram during nationals, there weren't very many teams.
Not surprised.
And it was kind of a lot of teams split in half. It was Donkeys 1 and 2, Rex 1 and 2.
We can be second and third at nationals.
Yes, exactly.
Oh no.
So I'd hope, and so maybe not more teams, but a more diverse set of teams in terms of I'm fine with Rex sending a 1 and a 2 team to nationals, but we'll count that as one club.
No. Okay.
So more clubs sending teams. So hopefully, hopefully we do a better job of sort of planning it and scheduling it, so more people can come from more places.
And then for a women's side as well, because
yes, true for the women's side as well, because Western Cape didn't send anyone either. I do not know how many women's teams are at nationals, but I don't imagine it was a lot.
So yeah, I wonder if it's going to be a case of, well, we want to play ultimate. We can either like play mix, but now the men we used to be playing with is now actually playing open things or playing in a league somewhere.
Yes.
I guess we play women's now. That might happen.
So an interesting point brought up by multiple people in Cape Town. I mean, our cancel ourselves segment is sponsored by Louis for saying women can't coach themselves.
And then didn't someone allude?
I have heard from other people now a similar sentiment. I would challenge if you hate opens. If you're like, I hate this. I hate that we've swept the season. I'm not gonna play opens. I'm gonna wait till the mixed season, and I'm gonna come back to ultimate. Go coach a women's team. Like go help out the women.
Okay.
Why not do that in your free? If you want to be around ultimate, if you really hate
women can't coach themselves.
If you believe women can't coach themselves, if you hate opens ultimate and you're like, we need mixed, go use it as a recruiting tool for your mixed team. Go coach women's ultimate.
Okay.
You can do it out of spite for me. You can say, these guys changed the seasons. I hate them. I'm going to show them. Go coach women's ultimate. Why not?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say women can't coach themselves, but what I got from, I think, the general discussion about swapping the seasons was that it's difficult to play and coach at the same time, and people would prefer to just play.
Yeah, well then, if you're in protest and you're silent protest, power to you, and you want to show opens, the numbers are going to go down. I'm not going to play. I'm going to be a part of the numbers decreasing in protest. Again, power to you. Spend your time protesting by coaching women. So then they don't have to be player coaches. It's a win-win. And then you can secretively, power to the mixed teams, recruit women by going and being the nice guy you are.
But that's kind of what we said should happen. Like, they play. Wait, shit.
I have to convince them that this is what I don't want to happen. I don't want women's. They think I don't want women's to develop. They think we hate women, Stefan. We have to lay into that. Yeah. They think we want women's to die, and that's why we swapped the seasons. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay. Now, in reality, we want nothing but success for the women. And we think that swapping the seasons will be a huge win for women's ultimate.
In general.
Especially at universities. Especially at universities. Shut the fuck up, UCT. Especially at universities. It's not doing you harm, UCT. This isn't a negative. I don't care if it's not a positive. It's at least not a negative for you. And it's a win for every other university in the country. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
I think we can make a small rant. I think we can make a short.
That'll be a short. Shut the fuck up, UCT. I love you. I love playing against. I love the Matis UCT rivalry.
I mean rivalry.
It's never been like a fair game, I don't think. Well, I guess with opens this year it was.
2019, 2020.
I guess 2019 was the closest the mixed got to a rivalry. 2020 we beat them 15-1.
Yeah.
And then 2021 we beat them 15-1 again. But to be fair, 2018 they beat us 15-1. So it's big.
It's almost like there's cyclical developments at a varsity team.
There are huge cyclical developments.
When people leave now.
I tried to explain that to Robin when she took over. She's like, the team's bad now. I was like, Robin, I graduated like a core class of players, and now there's another core class. Luca, Cam, Mia, Nate. There's another core group that'll be there for 2 or 3 years.
But where are those players now, Marco? And why aren't they playing for...
Oh, why are all the players that were dominant at Matis not playing anymore? Well, okay.
All those women.
Where are the women?
The 2021 national champs, where are they? I mean, Marianne's in
A lot of them got married. We have the 2025 plan. We're trying to pump out babies by 2025 to create the next Matis super team.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So our women are hard at work. I'm getting canceled so fast. No, a lot of them just moved on with life. Like they legit got married.
But now, Marco, would they still stay in the scene if they could just play mixed all the time? Because I'm assuming that's what the argument was when they were like, but where are those women now? My response was they went on with their lives.
Yeah, they've like gotten
and playing mixed
jobs.
Would not have kept them.
Would
not have kept them in the scene.
Mixed would not have kept Marianne from moving to Ireland. Mixed would not have kept Lisa from going to Hermanus to teach her.
Yeah.
They have, like you said, frontal lobe development. They're like, I need a job. See ya. They're just not here anymore. Yeah. I don't know where.
Wild. Yeah. Oh, we moved back to where they, not where they came from, but like where they could find a job.
Yeah, like I don't know where Robin is now.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, imagine that people just don't want to stay in Cape Town Ultimate all the time and just play mixed. Yeah. If they just came to the scene once, like why would that not be the default destination for everyone in the entire country that ever thrown a disc? Wild that people would just not go somewhere else.
But we've gotten like Phil has gone on to play for Rex now, and he's a major. Or I see him all over Instagram in the Haotang Ultimate community.
Lekker full.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's someone who went from Res League.
Yep. Two worlds. Has left Matis. Yeah.
And has gone on to continue to be a part of the Ultimate community.
Imagine that. Oh,
I know it's a white male, so we're going to say that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
But...
I mean, it did happen, but we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Natalie's got a job now. Kirsten's got a life.
Kirsten's always had a life.
Yeah. That's true. Kirsten's always had a life. I just ruined it for 2 years. And I'm sorry.
She made some friends at UCT.
She did. She was a very friendly person. But yeah, where are our women? Where are all the women that UCT build up?
Chile.
That don't get married to Ultimate players and are forced to play mixed. Sorry, not forced. choose to play.
Reasons why Marco is still single.
They're not forced. It feels like this is a hot take, but I'm leaving the country in 24 hours, so I don't really care.
Yeah, you'll be on a plane when this is anywhere near.
You'll be safe within the confines of first world country, back to my happy little leagues.
It's a good life.
It's a good life. Or I can go get dumpstered by elite Ultimate players when I choose to play club. I can step a toe on that field and just get run over. But yeah, my hot take, like, I won't name names.
We don't name names.
I'm not gonna name names.
Yes.
There's a lot of couples in the Cape Town Ultimate community. Now, there's a lot of women in the Cape Town Ultimate community who aren't couples, who genuinely like to play mixed and women's or whatever. Good for them. I think there's some that if they weren't married to an Ultimate player or in a serious relationship with an Ultimate player, they probably wouldn't be playing.
But why do you say that, Marco? Would they just be doing anything else, or are they just doing it?
I just think, like, I don't, and I'm not saying they don't enjoy it. I'm just saying I do think they're doing it because they enjoy it, I guess. Like maybe like Marianne. I'll name Marianne.
Okay.
Marianne enjoyed playing with Yanku. She enjoyed doing something with her boyfriend and then husband, or fiance and then husband. Go through the stages in order. But she has expressed very publicly, so I'm fine saying this, how difficult it was playing at Nomads while Yanku wasn't there.
Okay.
And that she really realized that, like, she enjoyed playing with Yanku. And, like, Don't get me wrong. She enjoyed the time she spent on the ultimate field.
But I mean, what
with Janku?
Yeah.
But she found other things far more pleasing than being on an ultimate field without Janku, if that makes sense.
Well, do you think some of that might have been just the tactics they were using when she was playing at Nomad, and she ended up just bracketing Marcel deep, and then magically they won that game.
So this is another tangent that we're going on here, but an MVP-esque performance by Marion at the time. Brainbach? No. Yissa? Marion Yissa. I think they were married.
Yeah.
2021.
Yes.
Yes, they're married by that point, I believe. Underappreciated MVP.
Wasn't it 2022? We were training for
it was 2022.
Yeah,
it was 2022. So they were definitely married.
If there was ever any doubt,
they were
man,
married.
the couch is getting me again.
you gotta get yourself a cushion.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. Under I don't know how I would say this. Underappreciated, unknown performance by Marion Yessa in the final, single-handedly taking on Marcel in the deep space.
Yes.
Undefeated. Completed 0 deep passes to Marcel. It went unnoticed, I think.
How?
Because Marion this is the mega brain plays by Marion in understanding how the mixed community works in South Africa.
Okay.
Now, the reason it went underappreciated, because it was never like a big sky off where you see both of them jumping in the air.
Yes.
Marion knew. She knew. She said, I know Cape Town Ultimate. Men cannot get in a 5-meter radius of me without consequences. Marcel knows this. I know this. So I just need to, wherever the high point of the disc is, I need to place myself there. And then Marcel has a 5-meter force field where he cannot go get the disc without me crying. And then fouls and spirit timeouts coming in from every direction. Okay. And she just had to escort the disc out of bounds or to the ground, and there was nothing Marcel could do about it. Nothing. It was truly beautiful. I mean, we watched it.
Yeah, we watched it.
It was glorious.
Yeah. It was amazing. And then we watched Jelly throw away every single upwind point.
Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough watch.
Until Donkeys broke them. And then like, oh wait.
And they're like, oh shit, we have to try now.
Shit. Yeah. Whenever I hear someone say, oh yeah, we can just keep on trading and we'll win.
Yeah.
I want to punch that person in the face.
Yes.
But not like in a violent way, just like, you know.
Were you...
I think
Did you ever hear Tim say that in Summer League?
No.
I mean, he didn't say it seriously, but ironically, we'd get up 1-0 every time.
Yeah.
We'd be like, guys. Listen. All we have to do now is play perfect ultimate. And then we'll win. He's like, guys, listen.
I have the strats.
Guys. All we have to do now is convert every time they pull to us, and we'll win. Guys, hear me out.
But that's different than saying, oh, we're just going to go trade.
No, I know. They say it seriously. Yeah. Tim was like...
No, but still, the way
fucking
Tim
memes.
phrases,
yeah.
The way, even when Tim phrases, he says, we just play perfect from now on. It's not, oh, we just give them the... Oh, we can take the O, it's easy, we just trade, whatever. No, it's like we play perfectly. Same but different.
True.
Shout out
again,
to Tim.
this is an 18-year-old in the U.S. who's a practice player, probably. Who's better than anyone in South Africa.
And he knows it's Summer League.
And you can see how clearly he's seriously taking on. To be fair, Tim paid $50 to get me on his Summer League team.
Marco, that team was pretty stacked.
We were pretty stacked.
Before I got there.
we were very stacked. That's the other thing I love about Summer League. If you need to make more money, CTMUA, you just say, if you want better players, we'll sell them to you.
Capitalism.
You guys want to be good? We can arrange for that to happen. No, he didn't buy it from the league. This is what's great about Summer League. He just said, he went to another team's captain. He's like, I have a deal for you. I will give you $50. You give me David's son. And they shook on. Being a captain is profitable in American Summer League.
Oh, cool 1,000 rand.
Yeah. And I know South Africa we love corruption here.
Oh.
So we can take advantage of this league system.
If the SAFDA vote told us anything,